Well, Missouri Governor Mike Parson is extending a state of emergency through March. The move comes as COVID-19 cases and deaths keep going up. Governor Parson issued a public health warning asking people to wear a mask at all times in public places and also to keep interactions with others to 15 minutes. Well, his warning also recommends limiting travel outside of Missouri over the holidays. The governor says the responsibility of slowing the virus comes down to each individual.
It's all up to us, not government. But it's up to me and you to change the way we do Thanksgivings, if you so choose to do that, and I would recommend that.
Meanwhile, there are new worries over a possible holiday surge in COVID cases. At St. Mary's Medical Center in Blue Springs, all 20 beds in the COVID unit are full. Concern is that if the COVID sick keep coming in, then the hospital staff are going to be stretched to the limit. Now, doctors may have to stop elective procedures or put nursing administrators back at patients' bedsides to answer the response.
There is some orientation and retraining that has to happen. These are all usually very seasoned nurses, but they haven't necessarily been at the bedside in a while.
Meanwhile, Missouri Governor Parson could ask for medical personnel from other states or use nurses in training to help. And the president of the Missouri Hospital Association is asking Governor Parson for a statewide mask mandate. The letter, dated a week ago, says in part, a mask mandate may be unappealing to some, but it has become necessary and we urge your immediate action. Parson is one of 16 governors not to issue such a mandate, leaving these decisions to local officials. Well, in Cass County, masks are not required. However, some businesses will require them, others won't. Business owners in Belton that we talked to say that they wish the governor would issue a mask mandate and that people should wear one so the virus doesn't spread.
Everyone's passing the buck. And in my opinion, when you're a leader, you have to lead.
We did reach out to the Cass County Board and its health department to see if they have plans for COVID-19 restrictions, but as of now, we haven't heard back. Here are the latest COVID-19 case numbers. Meanwhile, Kansas City, Missouri joins Johnson County, Kansas, in passing the 20,000 mark in cases since the pandemic started. Kansas City is still second in total number of cases in the metro. We're still waiting on an update from Leavenworth, Miami, and Ray counties today. Now, 613 new cases are being added to the Kansas City, Missouri count, with a total of 252 deaths in the city. Average number of new daily hospitalizations keeps going up across the 9-county Kansas City area. And more students in the Lee Summit School District will go virtual starting on Monday. KBC 9's Matt Evans in Lee Summit with the details.
Today, the last day of in-person classes here at Lee Summit North High School, just like it is all across the Lee Summit School District. On Tuesday night, the school board voted to allow younger students to continue in that in-person learning format. But last night, the board reversing that decision and now making all of the grades pre-K through 12th grade shift to virtual learning only beginning on Monday in the district. On Tuesday night, the board voted near unanimously to move grades 4 through 12 to that all virtual format. Now pre-K through 3rd grade students will be joining them in that move. Those younger grades, they'll be in that format until at least January 11th, with 4th through 12th graders in that format until at least January 25th. In making this decision, the school board citing a steep rise in COVID-19 cases and quarantines in the past few weeks that have led to staffing shortages and concerns that the district's ability to mitigate the risk for students and staff through safety protocols is just not sustainable in this current environment. Cases in students and staff members have risen from 17 to 123 since late October in the district, and quarantines have increased significantly from 163 to 726 in that same time frame. The goal and the hope here in Lee Summit is that they'll be able to welcome back students to some form of in-person learning when the spring semester begins in January. However, the school board also saying they will keep an extremely close eye on COVID-19 cases in the community through the months of November and December, and also keeping a very close eye on recommendations from health officials before they make any kind of final decisions on exactly what the learning format will be to start off 2021. In Lee Summit, Matt Evans, KBC 9 News.